Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of August 14th to the 20th, 2023. First card out for you is Door to Spirit in reversed. I feel like you are synchronizing your intuition with the present moment. So for many of you, you're very psychic. Of course, you have a strong Cancer placement, and you may have thought of something and then it happens days, weeks, or months later, or try to manifest something, it happens much later, and it just feels like you were a little bit unsynchronized. So when you are a spirit in just the spirit realm, it's like you think of something and it happens just like that. Literally the second you think about something, it shows up and you're in that environment, you're experiencing that thing. And there is a degree of separation from time that you think of something versus when it manifests when we are incarnated into a physical body. However, we can create shorter gaps between the time we pick up on information and when it happens. And you'll notice that gap kind of closing when you see so many more synchronicities all of the time. And so, I don't know, we are seeing here a need for you to kind of reconnect with the present moment and continuously focus on your spirituality, okay? And talking to spirit guides, universe, whatever, however you do that, whether through meditation, taking walks, tarot readings, whatever you do, keep that communication constant. We have truth coming through. The truth will set you free. When everything is done as an offering, even the act of speaking, you get shown when to talk and when to be silent. Your words come from silence, not fear. You do the talking, dear Lord. Take me over and speak through me. So I am seeing here a strong spiritual connection, in everything that you do. For example, if you're going over to someone's place to have a conversation, you can ask the universe, universe, speak through me today and make sure that my words, my intentions, my actions are aligned with the greatest good of this connection and of the universe. And whenever you set an intention, it's always going to be law. Your intention in this reality is law. So simply by setting more intentions throughout your day, you will see a lot more success. And that's what it means by when everything is done as an offering. For example, before every reading, I always say, universe, speak through me to benefit the highest good of the planet. Let me say whatever needs to be said for those watching, whatever they need here in this present moment to align them with their highest path. So that's what that means. Next, we have Milk and Honey coming through, which is such a just positive, joyous card of abundance. And the number 51 may be significant, and the number 32 may be significant. So pay attention to that if it shows up in your life. And this is literally just beautiful. I'm for some reason the phrase honeyed words is coming through. I wonder if is someone writing a song about you? Is someone writing a poem about you, or maybe even speaking a lot of compliments to you? I don't know why that's coming through here. And it's very flattering. If that does happen, I feel like you're going to be very flattered, but at the same time, you're just kind of not letting those words necessarily change things for you. Does that make sense? If someone keeps, for example, if someone new to your life just keeps showering you with compliments, it's okay, well, I'm not sure if this is love bombing or if you are just putting me on a pedestal right now, but I'm not going to think of you any higher because you're being so nice to me. It's flattering, it's great, it's nice. You obviously get the benefit from that, but just because they're saying these things, okay, well, where's the action to back it up? But I do want to say overall, this is a really positive card, positive week ahead, it seems like. And there will be some, I don't know why I'm seeing free stuff coming through for you, free stuff, blessings, and just an overall sense of abundance, happiness, and the word spiritual ecstasy is also coming through. So I feel like you're getting closer and closer to just a happier, more positive dream life for yourself. Things are getting better, okay? So looking at your tarot, we're going to do 9 cards, 3 rows of 3 from the After Tarot. First card out is the 10 of Cups in reverse. So past few weeks might have been some issues in personal relationships or home. I'm seeing like contemplation actually when it comes to what you want your long-term legacy emotionally to look like. Do I want to invest in property? Do I want to have a family? Do I not want to have a family? Do I want to, like, kind of asking those questions? Do I want long-term relationship? Do I want to be single? Do I want a house? Do I want to rent an apartment? Do I want this? Do I want that? Like, really questioning your future here. And also there may have been some issues in your closest relationships in the past, and it's that energy from the past is coming through. I feel this week to be healed, which may be where these milk and honey energies coming from. Some issues that you may have experienced with someone from the past, they may be wanting to infuse more positive energy into your union. And because of that, that's where this honeyed words is coming from. Like, okay, like they're really trying to, I don't want to use the phrase butter you up because that sounds so bad, but like just they're from their perspective, they're trying to infuse more loving, positive energies here so we can kind of overcome the issues of the past. But in your mind, you love that and you're enjoying that. But at the same time, it's like, okay, but this trust, this intimacy needs to be built over time. It's not just something you can do by showering me with affection. Second card out, we have the Lovers reversed. Yep. End of a relationship, end of a dream I'm seeing here. So something that you thought you wanted may be changing. You may be letting go of a long-held relationship or vision that you had for yourself in the future. That may be something that you have recently in the past few weeks have kind of let go of, like, or changed in some way. So that's what we're seeing here. Like, some of you may be going through a divorce or some marital issues, relationship issues, or kind of changing what you want for your future here. And any parties that are involved in that may be trying to, I don't want to say win you back, but trying to just infuse some good energies, it feels like this week. Third card out, we have the Two of Wands. Exactly. Someone is trying to get you back on the same page with them to kind of have you include them in your future visions here. So yeah, wow, even Two of Wands, this usually just shows this person right here, and they carry the world and they're looking out, and this is really a card about like, all right, what am I going to do in the future? It's a card about future planning. And in this rendition, in this tarot deck, we see a second person here. And they're almost like sharing the world, sharing a future plan, a future vision. So that's really interesting. I do feel like someone, Cancer, is fantasizing about what a future with you will look like. And there's also some energies here. I feel like you're taking on not a more cynical approach, but a more realistic approach. And it's really interesting because I feel like in the past, historically, you were the one to take on a more idealized approach, maybe putting people on pedestals. And now you're seemingly the more logical, realistic person here. It's interesting. It's new for you for sure. Second row out, fourth card, we have the Six of Swords. Yes, a return to peace. This is a beautiful reading if any of you are trying to restore happiness and trust and a future with someone. It's a really good reading if that's the case here. Six of Swords literally talks about going from really rough emotional waters, like chaotic. I don't know if this is gonna sink here. This boat, which is our family, our relationship, is this gonna sink? This dream that I have, is this gonna crash and burn? Like, it's really rough. And you're finding a lot more stability. Okay, and that stability is what is leading you to kind of reanalyzing what your future path is. This could even be financial. If you're starting to take on more financial stability, your future plans may change. You may be thinking like, oh, well, I know I had this long-held dream to, rent a nice apartment, but what if now that I'm making more money, maybe I can buy land? It's kind of a little bit different, changing things up a bit more because there's more inner security, a feeling of security. I am secure in myself. I don't need to put up with these toxic or kind of rough arguments that we're putting ourselves through. And because that shift happened within you, it seems like, I don't know, it seems like the energy shifting. Center of your spread, King of Cups in reverse. Now, Interestingly enough, the King of Cups is usually a really good card, but I don't like the King of Cups in this deck because, like, look at how, like, mean he looks, and he's pouring that cup of love and fulfillment out, and it's in reversed, which is, you know, on top of that, like, not so great. And, you know, and it's right underneath the Lovers reversed. So there's definitely someone in your life who has a story that sounds like this. They probably are not emotionally intelligent, or like know how to healthily navigate emotional conversations, or like if you have a problem with them and you bring that problem up, they may even get defensive. Like they just don't have the emotional intelligence to have healthy conversations, it seems. And I feel like, or you may feel like, this person, and this could also be you, by the way, because it is water, okay? So this could be you, could be someone close to you. If it's you, then the other person feels this way, but for a lot of you, you feel this way. And you feel like they just like poured your loving connection just out the window, like threw it out the window. You know, did something so stupid out of their lack of emotional intelligence that they just threw trust out the window. And it feels really stupid. It feels really dumb. It feels like, why did you even do that? Like, you just poured all of the love, all of the connection, all of the good energies we spent time building up. You just dumped it all out in one swoop. Why did you do that? And it was probably over something really, really stupid and dumb. So we are seeing, if this is a story in your life this week, there's a lot of energy that seems to be around that and trying to restore peace either with this person or restore peace after the fact. Like, this is the aftermath that you're dealing with, and you're trying to restore peace within yourself. So we're seeing one or the other this week for whichever one resonates with you at this moment. Sixth card out is the Emperor. Yes, you are strong on your own. And I am seeing this more so as you here in your Emperor energies, which is like, I can take care of myself, you know, I can pay my bills. I don't necessarily need to be sticking in these situations that, you know, just throw things out the window. Like, I don't necessarily need to be sticking here. And I feel like there's a very higher degree of self-love coming in for you, stability coming in for you, and taking your life into your own hands. You know, you might have been the type of person who just kind of went along with other people's dreams and let them kind of navigate where things would lead you. But now you're like, no, what is my plan for life? You know, where do I want to live? What do I want to do? You know, who are the friends I want to surround myself with? You're living life a lot more intentionally. And because of that, like, you're literally in your own power. You are not going to be in situations, again, hopefully, that manipulate you, use you, are toxic, etc. Final row out for you, seventh card, we have the King of Pentacles. Look at what's coming in for you. I love this. This is stability. There's a lot of earth energy here as well. This could be someone, or this could be you. If it is someone, they could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but they don't have to be. And it could even be the same person for some of you, trying to become more secure and show that through their actions. But this is like people in your life showing you through actions that they love you, they're here to support you, they're here to stay. And also, this is an increased financial success coming in for you, and increased stability in your own self, in your own heart. So feeling more secure, more stable, more in control of your reality. And because internally you're feeling that way, you are attracting this externally as well, in the form of people, situations, and money coming in much more stable. You are attracting stable people, stable money, stable health. And the reason why this is coming in your external reality and in the situations and people around you is because you found it within yourself first. Like, I am stable, I am secure, I don't need to put up with these highs and lows. Like, I can be on firm ground. So I see peace coming in for you for sure. After some rough emotional things, like, I don't know if I can afford this, or I don't know if this relationship can stay together. Like, those types of questions were coming out here. Your family, home, love life was critically impacted in the past. And now it's like, I'm finding stability within, therefore stability is being found external to me. We have the Three of Pentacles coming out, working well with others. Oh, another thing I'm seeing here, two men in your life may not like each other, may be butting heads, or may be both complaining to you about each other, which is really annoying. And if that's the case, I would say don't get involved. Okay, do not get in the middle of that argument. Be the peacemaker in between, take on that diplomatic approach. But anyways, we are seeing you working well with others. This could also be a collaboration that comes in that brings you a lot of money. This is a great card for contractors, freelancers, business owners. Someone comes in and they really, really appreciate the work that you do, and they're wanting to invest with that work with you, and they may give you some type of commission, or like something like that. I'm seeing your work and talents being appreciated. And also what I'm seeing here is I just keep coming back to this theme of like, show me you appreciate me through actions, not words. Like, I'm not listening to your honeyed words. Like, show me through actions. And you are valuing that a lot more. And that may be coming in because you're standing your ground and saying, this is what I value. You know, it may come in for you. Final card out for you, 8 of Cups. Wow. Wowzer weezers. Some of you may be like walking away fully, like deciding like, yes, this dream that I had in the past of what I wanted my future to look like with this person, with this house, with this plan, it's done. My soul, for whatever reason, is guiding me to do something else. Okay, it's guiding me forward to something better, because there was something about this that just wasn't fulfilling. And it's funny because I see you kind of like valuing yourself, respecting yourself so much more, being stable alone by yourself, even if you're in a relationship, like stable as an individual. And because of that, this dream, or anyone who's involved that's kind of like being left behind because they couldn't act right, they're starting to wonder like, what the heck, like they're moving on, and like, you know, it's like too little too late. Now you want to come in being sad, being upset that like, I'm living my own life, planning my own future. Like, you should have been thinking that way when you took my cup of love and poured it down the drain, homie. Like, so interesting energies here. Honestly, the energy I'm feeling for you guys this week is really positive and empowered, like empowerment. That word stands out to me. Like, you're feeling super in your power. Like, I am stable, I am secure, I am peaceful. There's beautiful long-term peaceful energies coming in. Stability is increasing. Finances are increasing for sure. And I definitely feel like there is someone who is visualizing a future with you who may feel a little bit bitter or butthurt that that plan isn't set in stone right now. So this could be someone new that you're dating, or this could be someone old from your past. Like, now finally, like, wow, I really want a future with that person, but I screwed up, you know? And they're moving on. It seems like they're doing good. So interesting stuff. And I feel like when you do have jealous people around you, that's usually a sign that you're doing something right. So thank you guys for joining me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Bye bye.